literally no way.
But he's saying, I think the reason why he's saying incidentally, because because the rappers are the ones that are making this music, bro.
But how's that incidentally?
You
know what type of music they make. He
but,
said it himself. He be knowing the old black niggas. He know what music they make.
So what if this is this and all this nigga rap about, bro? Is it fair for him to say, nah, bro, you can't come on my platform?
Yeah, because you
think he should do
you
that,
said it
bro?
incidentally. Incidentally,
Even
is not
though-
having control over that, bro. He has control over that.
Even though he's a music platform, like, and it's not a platform where it's preaching. Like,
bro, you got to look at the word choice he used. He said incidentally, bro.
How is it not incidentally if he's a platform who just is about music? It's not no other.
He
shit.
knows what type of music is going. He literally only does drill. You ever seen
He
this
doesn't
nigga?
only do drill
You ever
music.
seen this nigga doing some boom bap shit?
No, yes he does. Yes
When?
he does.
Who?
Yes he does, bro.
Who?
Come on, see, bro. Yes,
Who?
he does.
How much rappers? How much rappers?
A lot of rappers, bro.
How much?
First of all, he was not. First of all, when he first started, he was a
And when's the last time he did it? Let's not talk about when he
does it
first
all the
started.
time, bro.
When's the last
What you mean?
What's the last rapper
bro.
he
He
did?
interviewed Currency. You know Currency, right?
How much views that shit got?
All right, so you
When's the last time he
talking
did
about
that shit?
views, bro?
When's the last time he did it? Look up. When the last time
bro, it's not. But
When-
he's
when
still
did the video-
he's unbiased when
That's
it
the
comes
last
to
person he
interviewing
viewed.
niggas, bro.
He interviewed.
That's not
Currency.
the last person, but he does interviews. He interviews producers, everybody, bro. He's not, bro. You can't say it about.
You cannot say he's doing.
He does not make. He does not make the views, bro. He does not make. But he does not make the.
He
views.
knows who's coming up, bro. That's not incidentally. That's
Bro,
not an
but he does
accident,
not
bro.
make the views,
That's
bro.
not an accident, bro.
He's an unbiased platform who house every type of artist, every type of rap artist from come from boom
Okay,
bap, drill.
that's your interpretation. I'm saying what's coming out this man's mouth, bro.
What you mean?
You
What you
probably
mean,
trying to
bro?
bring it to something
Nah,
else. He
I'm
literally
not.
said it's an accident, an incident, bro. He said that means he's not doing it on purpose. He knows who's coming
he's
on.
not doing
He
on
knows
purpose.
who's coming on his platform, bro.
If that shit gains more views, is that his fault? Is that all of his doing, or is that because of the algorithm?
That's his
And
doing
what-
because he
what
knows who's
people-
on his platform. He knows who's coming on. That's not incidentally,
But
bro.
if he's a music platform that does music, it's not a specific genre. His shit is not a specifically
Bro, how
a
is that,
drill genre.
how is it incidentally that he fuels the black rapper trauma? How's that an incident, bro? He knows who's coming out.
bro.
He knows they have beef.
No,
How is that an
but
incident,
you-
bro?
but
How's
you
that
say-
an accident,
but
bro?
he's saying incidentally because that shit is the one that gains the most views, like what he just said. That's what he's saying. His shit gains those interviews gain the most views. That's incidentally, bro. He's not the one that's pushing the views. He does not manipulate his views. He doesn't. That's from what the people want to see. And he does house other rappers that don't preach this shit. He does have interviews doing that, bro. It's just that those are not the ones that gain the most attention because kids these days are interested in the violence, in the chaos, bro. That's what it is, bro. Feel me?
You think he don't know that?
What you mean?
You think he don't know that?
So what do you want him to do? You want him to stop doing that type of genre music, bro? That's not fair because his platform is
He
not.
don't have to stop, bro.
So what are you talking about, bro?
He's not the only interview in the world, bro.
So in a sense, you can't blame him for that shit though, because he's housed other niggas that talk about shit that's not about drill music, bro. You can't say that, bro. Then if you want him to do that, that means it's not fair, bro. Because if he stopped doing that type of genre music, that means he's only gonna have that type, and his platform is not based around that.
Nobody say he has
his
to stop
platform
the
is
drama.
not.
Nobody say he could change up his questions.
What if,
bro.
what if
He literally asks the same questions
what if
every
that's
time
all the
niggas
niggas
come on,
What if
bro?
that's all the niggas talk about in their music? What if that's all the shit niggas talk about in the music? They talk about violence and shit. So what is he supposed to do?
You're a bad journalist if you think you can only ask them questions like that.
What you mean he's a bad
Because you're not the only.
journalist?
He's not
Is
the
he-
only drill interviewer, bro. He's literally not the only drill.
Dude, all right,
interviewer.
they-
He's the only one that be
All right,
talking
bro.
like that.
so
bro.
niggas like what's his name, bro? Let's think about a nigga who does interviews. So you think like a platform like let's think about like Upper Class. You think that nigga is not talking about violence on his thing? But niggas not coming out because he's from that.
Upper Class is kind of he mostly rates niggas music more than talking.
He don't talk
beef.
about violence, bro.
When he
Come
talk
on,
about
bro.
he'll be
He
in
do,
like in his
bro.
story, but not
He do.
on Instagram. He
Yes, bro. His
on
YouTube,
on his YouTube he mostly rape music and shit.
bro. On YouTube, bro. I don't even condemn niggas because that's what niggas want to see. But
When
he
he talking
does
about
that,
beef,
bro.
he talking about his own beef, bro.
No, he talks about beef. He talks about these niggas beef, bro. He talks about these niggas Bronx drill beef. He talks about this shit in his interview. When he hears the lyric, he be like, "Oh, what is he talking about? Oh, isn't he talking about?" He does that, bro.
But he don't have them niggas coming up saying that shit for themselves.
Yes, he does. He has a podcast literally doing that, bro.
If he's saying that
Come
shit himself,
on, bro.
niggas not gonna give a fuck if he's saying that shit.
What you mean?
If he's talking about a Bronx nigga is. Oh,
But
this
he
is
also
ugly.
has a
You're not gonna
podcast
give
and he
fuck,
does that.
bro.
He brings these niggas on and they talking about that shit on the
Then he's
podcast.
for fault. He's in fault too. You think I'm gonna say he's not?
All
in
right,
fault
so
too?
bro, but
You
listen,
think
bro,
I'm gonna say he's not in fault too just
but
because he in the life?
He's a
He
drill.
in fault too.
He's a drill genre, bro. He's a Pacific.
He
drill genre.
shouldn't be doing that shit either, bro. He's in
All right,
fault
so you
too.
think there should be no drill genre was talk about drill music then? That's what you think.
I'm not saying that.
That's
but
what you saying.
You don't literally have to only question them. Yo,
So what is he gonna
you
talk about?
You
Us
don't
all
only
these
have to
niggas-
question them. Oh, they the ops, bro. If somebody else is. If niggas worth $1,000,000 a game is questioning different questions and you saying, oh, what questions I'm supposed to make, and they're clearly making different questions, then that's on your fault. You're not as creative
bro,
as them, bro.
$1 million,
That's literally your fault, bro.
$1 million.
Your team is not producing the questions that they can produce. That's you're
look,
slacking.
Look
on
what
that,
$1 million a game. Look what their brand is. Look at the name of their thing. $1 million worth of game. Their whole podcast is based around their two old heads who've been through a lot. So you got one that's went to prison for 20 years, and you got one that's been in a rap game for 20 years plus. Their whole podcast is based around giving these young niggas game and shit. That's why it's called $1 million worth of game. No Jumper is a media platform that
They still talk about their music.
All right, they talk about their music, but what's their main shit? Their podcast. You could come at them niggas $1 million worth of game if they on a podcast and them niggas is talking about fucking inciting violence, but that's not their brand, their podcast. No Jumper does not.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Like, why do you want to incite violence on your podcast? Why do you want that around?
He's saying he's doing that incidentally, and I'm jacking that he's doing it incidentally, bro. I'm jacking that, bro.
You like him?
I don't like him, bro. I don't like him. I fuck with Adam 22. I like his platform. I think for me, I'm not.
What do you like about his platform?
I like his platform. I saw him build from ground up. And his platform is good, and he also has other pockets. He also gives jobs to niggas in the streets too, bro. You can't. I mean, he's doing. I mean, bro, it's you gotta look for what lens is, bro. Because I'm excited. I'm not gonna give him all the blame because
nobody's giving him all the blame, bro.
But still, bro. But you
Nobody-
can't.
I never said that
He's
once.
a media platform. You can't tell a nigga
Never
to
said
stop.
that
You,
once.
you could tell. You can't tell a nigga to stop interviewing drill niggas if he's a music platform, bro. And if he brings a
never
nigga,
said he had to stop,
if he bro, then what you telling him to do?
He's digging in too deep.
How's he digging in too deep?
Niggas asking yo like about they ops, how they whole fucking life story about.
Ain't that part of the story?
They fucking ops and shit.
Ain't that part of the music?
Oh, why you did that? Why? Like, come on, bro. You acting
No,
too much, bro.
He don't. I'm gonna give it. He don't go too into detail. He don't do that, bro. He don't. But he does. But he does. You feel me? If you know what you know what you're talking. If you know what's going on, you know he's asking questions about that shit. But he's doing what these niggas talk about in the music. He's asking about the music. That's what these niggas talk about in the music, bro. Feel me? Look, like if he's interviewing a nigga like FBG Cats, that's all he talks about in his music. Killing ops, bro. Talking about this and niggas hoods and shit. That's all they talk about in their music, bro. You can't come at that nigga if he's questioning a nigga about what he talks about in his music, bro. You think if a nigga like J. Cole is coming on his platform, that nigga asks about fucking violence shit? That's not what J. Cole talks about, nigga. J. Cole talks about shit because talk about that, bro.